Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Abanawa Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem HaKadosh. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom, much grief, he that increaseth knowledge, increaseth sorrows. And that's it, because the more you wake up to reality, the more you see this world for what it is, and that nothing goes right in this treacherous world, man. This current life is full of wickedness. It's full of pain, sorrows, and griefs. This is Ecclesiastes 2:23. For all his days are sorrows, in his travails grief, yea, his mind taketh no rest. In the night, this is also vanity. And that's it. So, because while your mind's always worried about something, and then when you're sleeping, you get plagued with demons, you get plagued with bad dreams. So this world, this current life is full of sorrows and miseries. Because this life isn't something to rejoice in. We are in a sorrowful moment. We are in captivity. We're on the bottom. And that's why we're praying for Yahweh by Shemir to deliver us, to give us that new world where we can really rejoice and we can really be glad. But right now, this world that we live in is full of pains and miseries and sufferings. You know? And I'm going to get one more last scripture. I'm going to go ahead and close out through the Spirit. This is Revelation 10:10. Revelation chapter 10, verse 10. Verse 11, verse 10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And that's it, because why? The bitterness of waking up to who you are, because you see the world for what it is. And now you understand what pain, travail is. You understand what sorrows are, because you read about Yahushua, you read about Job, you read about the apostles, you see what the sufferings were, because why? The present, we suffer what? With Yahushua, because our plot is not with this world. So we know this world's going to be destroyed. So we understand that we're in a grieving moment. We're in a complete moment of grief and of sorrows. And that's all nothing, and that's all this earth and this current world brings anyway. Esau, only thing he brought forth was death, sorrow, mourning, and pain. And we're praying to get delivered out of that. One thing we did wake up, we woke up to reality. And reality is one of the hardest things to wake up to, because reality is just the truth. We're no longer blinded by nothing. We see everything for what it is. And by us seeing the things that we see, it brings sorrow. It brings grief. It brings depression, because why? We know where the hell we at. We know where we are. See, we know where we are, man. Unlike the other people in this world. You know? We know our situation. We know what we have to go through. We know what's coming. We know what's the end. We know what's the beginning. So therefore, we're in a grieving state, because we know that we right now, we're in captivity. We're servants. You know? So that's a grievous thing to hear, to know that you're a king, but you're a servant, and that you're seen as nothing. This is Job chapter 5. Last week is Job chapter 5 and verse 7. Yet a man, Job 5:7. Yet man is born unto trouble, as a spark flieth upward. I will seek unto the Most High, unto my power would I commute my cause. Yet a man is born unto trouble, as the sparks fly upward. So as sparks fly upward, a man is born unto trouble, which means what? You're naturally born unto trouble. In this life that you're given, you're naturally born unto trouble, which means what? Trouble means what? Bad times. Troublesome times, or evil times. You're born into an evil time. You're born into trouble. So with that, you want to give our opinions to Abba Nawa Yahweh Bashim al Shabbat Shalom.